Okay, good evening everyone and welcome to Compensation and Benefits Management online classes. This is Dr. Mahesh M. Wanjeri, Assistant Professor from Department of Management Studies, SDM College of Engineering and Technology, Dharwad. Okay, so dear students, we are discussing a white paper called Impact of COVID-19 on a Wage Growth. Okay, though it is a white paper, but we are discussing it as a case study. So in the previous class, I explained you what is a white paper. Okay, it is a research paper. Okay, so which is published by an author or a organization. Okay, and basically its objective is to make its readers understand a particular issue, help them solve a problem or make a decision. Okay, so in COVID-19, companies are facing severe problem of low demand. Okay, so as we all know, commercial organizations need to sell in order to generate revenues, so by which they meet their expenses including compensation. So during such a difficult time, how the companies are coping with compensation issue. Okay, so we learned that there are three options. One is earlier companies used to reduce the salary, but that used to highly demoralize employees. Okay, so then one more option is layoff, means some certain percentage of the employees were removed, maybe temporarily or permanent, it depends. Okay, so at least the remaining employees get additional responsibility and same salary. Okay, now in COVID-19 2020, what it is observed is the companies are resorting to both. Okay, so some percentage of employees they are laying off, okay, as well as they are reducing the salary of the present employee. So the situation is very bad. So to enable the companies, HR managers or compensation managers to make a better decision where the employee morale should be maintained. Okay, at the same time, company costs also can be maintained at a lower level. So such kind of a papers help the managers. So I hope you understand the background and its significance. So let me share the white paper or case study. Okay. So students, I hope you remember the white paper, the impact of the current economy on wage growth. So which is actually the problem is created by COVID-19 pandemic due to the world virus. Okay. So one minute, I need to enlarge it. Okay. So we have already discussed the high level findings of this white paper. Okay, the major conclusion is overall our data show that wage growth slowed during COVID-19. Okay, so we also learned about, so this paper research is conducted in United States of America, but though I connected these findings of this research paper with the practices of Indian companies by way of the news articles. Okay, so in the first part we learned where wages are falling, in which industries the wages are decreasing. Okay, that included accommodations and food services, then retail and customer service. Okay, so as well as in construction. Okay, so as well as in construction. So in which industry wages are rising? Okay, so that is what it is mentioned, the technology industry basically. Okay, so anyway, there was a continuous shift from manual handling to machine handling to robotics. Okay, and for most of the companies, from branch banking to mobile banking, internet banking. Okay, so most of the industries, most of the companies are continuously shifting towards IT. Okay, so they want to conduct their business online, which is way economical or cheaper. The costs are lower compared to hiring the employees and doing the same job. Okay, so then yeah, area wise it's not our concern. Okay, the next part we learnt about, yeah, how COVID-19 has affected hours and pay. Okay, so the respondents have replied to these questions where 63 work hours during COVID-19. 63% of okay, the respondents have replied that their work hours have remained same. Same way, pay during COVID. 89% of the employees, okay, have responded that their pay has remained same. But though 7% have replied that their pay has decreased, as well as 13% have replied that their working hours have increased. For this also, I gave you some examples, okay, of your senior students who have replied the same. Okay. Then, okay, hazard pay will ignore. Okay, so we'll go ahead with this work from home. Okay, this is the new norm. Yeah, so 42% of the respondents have replied that yes, I now can work from home. See, actually, the interesting factor is before COVID-19 pandemic, employees were actually asking for the flexibility of work from home so that they can manage work-life balance. Okay, so that was the issue. Let me know. Okay, those who are reading some articles or those whose friends, relatives are in IT sector, especially work from home was basically limited only to IT sector employees. Okay, so my younger brother as well as my wife's cousins, many people are there in IT. So they always used to tell. Okay, so companies are now slowly becoming flexible by enabling us to work from home. So it is very easy for convenient for us to work from home. So we can do some small household work as well as work from home. Okay, but now like it has become a norm. Okay, now it has become a norm. But where, okay, again, I don't know about this country, okay, because only 13% have replied that their working hours have increased. Okay, but randomly about more than 20 to 30 people I have interacted, IT and ITS. All of them have said their working hours have increased. Okay, so including one of my close friend, okay, so who is a senior software engineer, he mentioned to me that even he shaves now once or twice in a week, where he used to shave daily, and it is true. I met him personally. Okay, so situations may be different, but one thing is like when employees work from home, though the model is new, okay, I don't know about its effectiveness, but it saves a lot of cost to company. So maybe companies are learning about it, and then now they may make it a new norm to make work from home mandatory. Okay, so only for a few meetings they may call the employees. But anyway, whatever, in the US, 42% of the employees says yes, now I can work from home. Most of this again is IT sector. Okay, because it is possible. Okay, it is possible. Even education, yes, we learned. We never thought that we can teach online, but now it is routine for us. Okay, so education, then IT sectors basically are the areas which are quickly adopted to work from home. Okay, then orange, 35% no, they say I cannot do my job from home. Okay, so it again depends on the nature of job, right? It again depends on the nature of job. Say if it is a retail store, for example, brick and mortar retail store employees, how can they work from home? Their customers will walk into the store, so you need to be in the store, in your workplace. A simple examples like that. 35% of the respondents have replied that no, I cannot do my job from home. It is not that companies are not allowing, it is basically due to the nature of job. Then olive color, 19%, no, I am not required to work from home. So it is okay for them. And this black color, 4%, I already work from home. Okay, so some of the IT employees whom I have met, okay, since last 2 years I am aware, okay, so they go to their office only once or twice in a week. So they have been working from home only continuously. So, but that was a smaller percentage, but now in coming years, maybe that percentage will increase who will continuously work from home. Okay. So students, okay, who are online, anything you'd like to share here at this point in time? Your friends, relatives working, okay, about the compensation, whether it increased, decreased, or remained same, work from home or work from office, share something. Okay, this is not something, okay, like actually a question, it is just information sharing. Yes, anyone in the online class? Yes, Ankita would like to share. I will repeat it for you. Hmm. Okay, okay, great. See, IT sector. Okay, so one of the students who is present here, her one of her relative is working for a IT company, and company is giving, okay, allow, company is paying. Company has asked its employees to purchase proper chair and table so that the employees can sit properly at home. Because see, generally, if you find the type of chairs and furnitures what we have, so they are basically the chairs where we relax. These chairs are not designed for work. So if you continuously work on the kind of chair what we have at home, you may develop back pain. Okay, and tables also. Either will have a ordinary study table which will be unscientifically designed, or a dining table and chair. Okay, so again it is not suitable, not designed to work. So this company is paying the expenses, okay, to its employees to enable them to purchase workplace like chair and table so that they can sit properly and work comfortably. Good sharing. Okay, thank you. Then, yeah, from the virtual classroom. Students, are you there or not? Huh? I really, I really doubt sometimes. Yes.
We are here only, sir.
Anything would like to share, students? Navya, Akshay Kulkarni,
So
Suchitra.
actually, I
Yes.
know the question.
Okay, see, now just what we discussed, okay, at the end of previous class was, okay, so what has happened to the working hours during the COVID-19 pandemic? So this is the result. 63% replied their working hours have remained same. 13% have replied that their working hours have decreased. 14% have replied that their working hours have increased. Okay, then pay during COVID. 89% say their pay has remained same. Some 7% say their pay has decreased. So any such information would you like to share? Don't name the company and employee name. Huh? The way I shared, huh? Like that. Same way, any information on work from home which you are aware about your friends, relatives, neighbors. Any information can you share on this subject, this part?
Yes, sir. One of my friend, he is working with Amazon.
Don't name the company and employee name.
Yes, sir. Yes,
You
sir.
can say
Sorry.
e-commerce
So
retailer like that.
yes, sir. He is working with e-commerce retailing company. So they are providing him a table, sir. Like
Okay.
and around like 10,000. Around they have already made an increment into that, sir. Like
They are paying for the furniture. Company is paying for the
yes, sir.
furniture,
Yes,
right?
sir.
It is
One
not
table
any
and one
chair.
office chair. Yes, sir.
Very good, very good. So
So it's a
students,
benefit.
yes, yes. Students, you should know that, okay, the workplace furnitures are different Then the chair, furniture, what we have at home. You should know this. Okay, you cannot comfortably work with the furniture, kind of furniture what we have at home. Okay. Okay, thank you, Ashutosh. Anybody else? Yes.
And my brother is a software, he's a designer, sir.
Hmm.
He designs all marketing design, banners and all. So because of that, he needs the laptops which are having heavy graphic application.
Okay.
So now, like before he used to work in company, so they used to provide him.
Mm-hmm.
But this 8 months there was nothing. So now companies are offering them laptops, not for everyone. Like main leaders of the teams, they will offering them all these laptops, whatever is necessary for those graphic cards, high-end graphic cards, and everything. They have to offer it for my professor.
Okay, good. So one more company here is okay, paying for new laptops with okay, more advanced features so that the employees can work from home comfortably. Otherwise, our laptops will not have advanced features and okay, good graphics. That is one. And one more, there was a news in okay, Times of India. See, this I never heard about. Okay, you might have heard about lockers in bank, right? Safe lockers in bank. What we keep there? Okay, jewelries, especially some maybe property documents, right? And bank charges. It's a small space, but it is safe. Okay, and you will have one key, bank will have another key. So I hope you know that. And bank charges for that service. Okay, now same type of service is available for software engineers. See, software engineers when they work, see that work it is saved somewhere, right? It's not that they go on typing and it goes on vanishing. The work is saved somewhere. When they work from office, yes, that is saved in the office server. Okay, now here there is something called a virtual storage. Okay, and I really wondered. Okay, so it was surprising for me to know that there are companies that offer okay online virtual storage for rental services. Okay, so these software engineers, those who are working and they need additional storage space because their laptops or their Google Drives will not have enough space, and it is not advised to save it there also. Okay, so there are companies that provide online okay data storage facilities for a fee. Okay, and there is increase in demand for such service. That is the first news. Second news, the companies are paying again for their software engineers. Software engineers don't pay, their companies are bearing the expenses. So much of things are changing. Okay, but anyway, that was in general, but here we are talking about the compensation. Okay, so now let me go to the, so yeah, from here we started with the discussion today, work from home during COVID-19. So I'll move to the next slide. Okay, so work hours during COVID-19, okay, that is industry wise it is. Okay, it is industry wise. So let me just further. Ashutosh, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
See, how is the visibility of these share document that I am sharing? Can you see on your screen or
It's
they are not
visible, sir.
visible? You can read?
No, sir, it's visible. Yes, sir.
Good,
But
good.
the font is a bit small size,
Okay,
sir.
okay, okay. No problem. I'll increase the font.
If we zoom, we can read, sir.
Yes, yes. Okay, so this is the maximum. I can zoom. Okay, so work hours during. Okay, there is a echo. Somebody started a class there. Sound echo is there. Okay, work hours during COVID, industry-wise split. Okay, so what you can see here is my work hours have remained the same. Okay, so this is the darkest green. My hours have decreased, lighter version. My hours have increased. Okay, further light in color. I was laid off, removed from work, very light color. So that you can see industry-wise split in United States of America, what has happened. So accommodation and food services, we call in India hospitality. hotel, restaurants. Okay, so these are called as accommodation and food services. So if you can recall, okay, so beginning of COVID-19 lockdown and in middle also we read a lot of news. The worst hit industry is hospitality. In India we call it hospitality. In America they call it accommodation and food services. So what you can see here. Okay, so my work hours have remained the same. Okay, compared to other industries, okay, the percentage is low, but my hours have decreased. Okay, so that part is a larger percentage. Okay, of the respondents have replied that their work hours also have decreased. Okay, because due to low demand, then my hours have increased. Okay, so increase in working hour happens only when there is more demand. Okay, but what you can see is the greater percentage of the employees again have replied that they were laid off. They were removed from the job because of low demand. Okay. So I'm not going through all now. So 1 minute. Yes. So agencies and consultancies, arts, entertainment and recreation, construction, education. Okay. So education may be area of our interest if we consider, yeah, majority of the respondents have replied that their working hours have remained the same, definitely. Okay, and very few have replied that their working hours have decreased. Okay, then layoff is again very lowest compared to other industries. Okay, then manufacturing, yes. Okay, so they say working hours have remained same. Some percentage say it has decreased, but not a great percentage. But again, working hours have increased. Yes, if you see this part, yeah, there is working hours have increased. If you can recall one of the example information shared by one of your classmates. Okay, so the company in which okay, the employee is working, salary being paid is same, but the number of hours have been increased from 8 hours to 12 hours. So that is what we are talking. So when you read some article, you should be able to connect with the information that is there within our context. Okay, then you will never forget that information. Okay, so this way the information is presented here. Okay, then pay during COVID-19, I think this is more clear. Yeah. Okay. Okay, great. So Nidhi says one of her working relative is working in IT sector. They have provided her desktop. She says the working hour has been increased and pay is same. Okay, okay. See, this is what exactly we are learning. Thank you so much, Nidhi, for sharing the information. Okay. So this is what exactly this research paper or white paper is also trying to find out. Okay, what the practice has been in the companies across the industries. Okay, so by referring to this, the readers, okay, I'm talking about the HR managers and compensation managers can make a better decision. You can make a better decision when we have idea of the present situation. Okay. So pay, what has happened to pay during COVID, okay, across industries. So accommodation and food services, majority of them say my work hours have remained the same. Okay, so this is pay actually. Their work hours have remained same and my pay has decreased. Some percentage of smaller percentage say their pay has decreased. A very small percentage say their working hours have increased. Okay, so same way most of it when we see my work hours have remained the same. See, across the industries if we check, work hours have remained same and then my pay has decreased. Okay, so again when you see most part of it, wherever you see this light orange color, okay, so the pay has definitely decreased. The percentage of people whose pay is decreased is more than the percentage of respondents whose pay is increased. You can see it, okay, the light peach color last part. Okay, there are very few percentage of respondents have replied that their pay has increased, but comparatively A larger number of respondents have replied that their pay has decreased. Okay. See, these are called industry practices across the industries, okay, across the country, what companies have been doing. So when the HR managers, compensation managers have a better idea of the situation, the decision what they are going to take will be more appropriate. So that is the objective of a white paper. Help its readers make a better decision. Okay. Hazard pay, okay, will not work about that. Work from home during COVID. Okay. So dark black, yes, I now work from home. So accommodation and food services, a very small percentage. But if I come to education, you can see education is the industry where highest number of employees are now working from home. Okay, or the largest percentage of the respondents have replied that yes, they are working from home now. So being in education sector, being a student now, you can understand. See how though this research white paper is from America, but yes, similar effects are also observed in our country as well. So if you look at our situation, more or less, our situation is also similar. We can make it out. Huh? Yeah. So education, then other than that, agencies and consultancies. Okay, so yes, they can work from home. Then can we find IT here? Engineering and science, yes. Technology, yes. Technology is another sector where now they have started working from home. Then finance and insurance, yes, they are working from home. Education, agencies, okay. The manufacturing, like design engineering, design part, yes, it is possible to work from home on a, but appropriate desktop or laptop with advanced features and proper softwares. On our computers or desktops, it is not possible to work on computer aided design. Okay, so this is the situation now. So tomorrow or the next class is on Friday, right? Okay, so Friday I will complete this case study. Okay, so where they have pointed out, okay, and summarized the information of the survey. So impact on wages by industry. So what we saw, just it is that only, but the report, how you write, you present the data in the form of a graphical presentation, then you explain. And it's not only explaining what is there in the graph, you also need to analyze, read between the lines and write your own views or comments. Okay, so that is how it will help. So now 3 minutes are remaining, attendance is taken. So if you have any questions, you can please ask. It can be related to this white paper or case study, or related to IA2, okay, or any general question subject related to the subject.
Sir, in India, like I read it, sir, it mentioned that in India, even these customer care videos
Okay,
are one of those like highest, like education is highest one from
where work from home, yes.
So same way, all these videos who are working for customer care, Amazon or banks,
Mm-hmm.
that has lot many of advertising working from
Yes, yes, that is true, because it is possible now. Okay. So earlier, like if somebody used to organize a webinar, okay, so everybody used to feel great. Oh my God, okay, he's conducting webinar. So now it has become common now. Okay, so it was easy. We never learnt it. Yeah, and maybe it was easy. We never learnt it. So therefore, it is called as a necessity is the mother of invention. Hmm? Okay. Yeah, any questions from the students from virtual classroom or on e-learning students? Okay, so okay, Prema is the CR in virtual classroom now. So she will reply on behalf of the students in virtual classroom. Prema, any questions?
No, sir, for me, no, but I don't know about others.
Okay, no, you are a representative now. Okay, you speak for the virtual class. And here the physical classroom, Sharon is present. Okay. Yes, yes. Very so both the CRs are working amazingly in yeah. Okay, so Sharon says Prema is working from home and Sharon is working from office now. Okay, so perfect balance. Okay, congratulations to both of you. I appreciate your efforts. Okay, then, so in the absence of your questions, then, okay, let me wind up the session for today. So we'll continue with this and we'll end the case study on Friday. Okay, so have a pleasant evening, everyone. Take care. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you are welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, welcome. So I'm going to end meeting. I hope nobody joined late, right? There is a chat. Yes, okay. Geetanjali is present. Yeah, I'm going to end meeting now.